Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to this very special segment in the community segment where we can you talk about an upcoming event, Miss and Mrs Punjaban 2023. And with that, let's welcome to the show Neeru. Neeru, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mechi, for bringing me on air, and it's really exciting news that we are again coming up with Miss and Mrs Punjaban, Queensland 2023 this year.
Yes, and it's hard to believe that the year has already gone past and we're coming on to the next one now.
Yes, it is very exciting, and the experience I had last year has actually encouraged the whole team to come forward and get this into a better, more, to create better, we need some time, and for that it has already started, yes.
Okay, so first of all, let's talk a little bit about the name of the program.
Yes. So it's Miss and Mrs Punjaban, Australia, Queensland. In this one, last year also, children from age 5 to 18 participated in different categories. Along with that, we had a competition for Miss Punjaban as well as Mrs Punjaban. So it was done, there was about almost 55 to 60 participants altogether, which was quite a large number, and the competition was really good. The best part was that our Miss and Mrs from Queensland, they won title for Miss and Miss Australia wide, which was an awesome news. Yes.
So that was a double win for us. That was very, very good. So, looking at this the whole event and the program, so when are you organizing this year's program?
The program is scheduled for the 1st of July 2023 at the same hall which we did last year, that is Unitas Community and Conference Center at Billabong. I think the community center is absolutely perfect for event like this, basically, yeah. And there was good feedback. Overall parking was great, no problems in security, which was really an added factor for the program.
And it is a beautiful venue, right? Like you said, I think it's quite suited for what we're doing. Well, of course, when we're organizing functions and events, which is on an ongoing basis, like meaning it was last year and we're holding it this year as well, people often say, TK, it will be the same same. So what is new this year?
The new this year is really very well planned. Basically, what we want to do is we want to bring, first of all, in our categories, there's one surprise category round, which we're going to announce soon. From the last 5 categories which we had last year, there's one added category for competition, which is going to be announced very shortly. That's one thing. Another thing is basically this year we want to create we want to bring our heritage, culture of India in the Punjab region, and blend it with the modern Punjab, basically our modern culture of Punjab. So this year the interesting part is things which we have never seen, especially our young ones, our children. They'll be able to relate to that era, and they'll be moving towards this new era, which we want to bring it and club it together. So really looking for clubbing the culture, the past and the present, and just see and just create a values between them. Yeah.
And that is wonderful, because that is a good way of making sure that we keep our kids and the young ones connected as well to our culture, to our root, our traditions, and our clothings and customs. Even though the traditional ones are traditional, but with a little bit of a modern touch, they're still very, very good. So you did, you spent a lot of time in everything organizing last year. And then you're organizing again this year. So, of course, we know there's a lot of work. So what is that driving passion that makes you come back and organize again?
Umeshji, I think the best thing is that the response I'm getting last year was everybody whoever came, they had this response that we have created a different benchmark, and it is for our children. People have realized that the concept which was there from previous years, or whatever their mind was, it's bit cleared because they know what exactly they are looking. And the amount of inquiries I had it after the program was so high. It has absolutely put me into the place where I want to do it. It is not I have to do it. I'm saying I want to do it from my heart once.
Well, of course, that's the good place to be, where you want to do it and not have to do it. So that is good. Now, okay, just getting on to the event itself. When people want to participate, how can they participate, and what would be the categories be?
There are 5 categories which are announced yet. There's Little Miss Punjaban category, which is for the age 5 to 8 years old. Then there's a Junior Miss Punjaban, which is 9 to 12 years old, and Teen Miss Punjaban, 13 to 17 years old. And then we have Miss Punjaban, 18 plus girls, and Mrs Punjaban, which is obviously Mrs. basically. Yeah. So we have links. We have a website where you have to go and apply on the website itself, and it'll show the categories itself, and it's very well organized. It'll walk you through to the final registration. Basically, once the registration is done, the children will be through the audition on second week of April, and that's 15th of April, which is going to be held at Aventhia Institute. We'll be having auditions for our participants so that we can make a fair decisions and make a fair go and plan ourselves and place ourselves for the event on the 1st of July.
And that is wonderful that it is very well organized so that people can go online and register. So now, is there a cutoff point? When do the registration close?
The registration is closing on the 31st of March. The reason we are placing ourselves few weeks ahead is as there are little children are involved, we need to give them a fair time to prepare, and moms need to have a fair time to spend with them, to bring them here or go to the lessons where they are supposed to go, so that they can really learn the journey throughout. Like, it's exactly like in schools, how it used to be, and I'm really, it always drives me towards doing this way, because in school also, if there's some function happening, children are meant to give some time to get prepared. So this is exactly what I'm doing. I'm giving them time with proper guidance, that this is what we're looking, so that the competition becomes fair and they have time at least to prepare themselves, and we get time to work with them basically.
And preparation is the key, which is very, very important as well. Now, of course, when we have a contest like this, there has to be auditions. So, when are the auditions?
Auditions are taking place on the 15th of April at Aventhia Institute, starting at 9:30 a.m. Once the registrations are closed and everybody has filled their names, we will be sending emails within 2 to 3 working days after 31st of March. And they will be having a little bit of syllabus what they need to follow, because I don't want them to go anything and everywhere. So the things which we are looking at, it'll be really well defined, that these are the things that they can prepare for the audition, so that they know there is a benchmark which they have to work on before the audition. So they have 2 weeks to work on, and the emails will go straight away to all the people who have registered within 2 to 3 days after 31st of March.
Okay, and I know you just said, but where exactly will the auditions take place?
It'll be at Aventhia Institute, level 1/93 Edward Street in Brisbane. It'll start at 9:30, and the good part is we will be allocating time for each person to come and give audition. So not that children are coming in the morning, waiting till the late evening. So they'll be only coming at the time when they have their audition time. So the whole plan works basically. We'll have the time slots for each minutes before, give the audition, relax, and they can leave. Basically they're not waiting for the whole day.
Okay, so that's wonderful. Now, from the community, because this is quite a lot to getting the community involved there as well. What sort of response have you got from the community this year?
It's an overwhelming response, Umesh. It's interesting that how people are realizing it's so important to spend the quality time in one form like this with the children, because it's great to see mums already asking me what sort of clothes we have to work on, and a lot of young. The difference this year is one more thing. It's a family event. It's not only ladies event. So being a family event, it is more involved with fathers, and they are also coming forward. So that is one of the engagement I'm getting. Plus I'm getting a lot of good response from a lot of organizations to come forward and help me through. So I find this year it's more exciting than last year. It's really exciting. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It would be because your platform is prepared. The foundation is there. You need to just build on that. So that is wonderful. Now, just before we close today's interview, is there any message that you'd like to get out there?
My message to the whole community is basically, please bring your children forward. Get your, if your wife is talented and you want to show something, let her come forward. Trust me, the experience brings a confidence, and the confidence changes the world, basically. Your approach to the world changes. And I have a lot of girls from the last year and a lot of stories with me, and everybody has the same opinion that we want to come back again, So I'm requesting our community that please register your children as soon as possible, and especially our misses, because all ladies who are with children and family, they find it, how would I find the time? Trust me, I will make sure you will have time for it, and you will come with your whole soul heart to join it. So please register yourself as soon as possible.
I know, because many times what happens, there are many very worthy or very capable ones out there, but they hold back. So I think your message is very good, that come out of yourself, come out and register, and even the husbands, let your wives participate and take part if they have the necessary skills and and whatever is required. So which is wonderful to see that you're encouraging everyone to come forward and be part of it.
Yes, my only one message is support. Give it a good thought about it, that if your children get this kind of exposure. I was talking to one of the parents yesterday. I said the amount of claps when the audience clap and they give excitement to your child, that's a whole year memory. To just give you a small little example, last year when one of my girls, she was only 5 or 6 years old, who won in the Little Miss Punjaban. She was holding her trophy for the whole few nights while she was sleeping. So trust me, it's beautiful. Come forward, bring your children, and they will experience something which will they carry as a memory for the rest of their life.
And it does give them that confidence also, confidence in life, moving forward, builds up their, leadership skills, getting out into the community. So well done, Neeru, and wonderful. We might do an update further down the track, but wishing you all the best with the event, and, going by our experience from last year, I know that it will be a wonderful event. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you.